As we close 2014, we take a moment to remember the stories that TH Media has brought to you throughout the year. From elections to business news and government controversies, we've told stories of celebration and of heartbreak. Here are the stories that we think had the greatest impact in the tri-state area. Number 10. On Father's Day weekend, people from all around the country traveled to small-town Dyersville, Iowa, all to have a catch. The movie Field of Dreams celebrated its 25th anniversary with the gathering of former stars and fans to play baseball at the original movie site.
Build it and they will come. And come the people did to the 25th anniversary of the Field of Dreams movie site. Fans from all over Iowa and the United States came to see the site that put small-town Dyersville on the map.
And the appreciation of the people, many of them obviously Iowans, and so they're proud of the fact that their state and their town are represented here, but they're also just baseball fans.
Celebrities from the movie also returned to play a celebrity game, and for one, it's like the movie never ended.
To me, it feels like almost the movie didn't end, that somehow we walked off into the cornfield and just came out the other side, and here we are for another day of shooting with all the lights and the cameras, and Kevin's here and Timothy's here, and all the townspeople who were in the movie are here. It feels somehow like, we just wandered back into the movie in those 25 years.
Number 9. In June, Timmy L. Johnson, Jr. kidnapped, robbed, and killed Platteville cab driver Merle Forbes, stabbing Forbes and leaving the body in the trunk of his taxicab. Admitting remorse for his crimes, Johnson pleaded no contest to charges of first-degree reckless homicide in Grant County Circuit Court. Number 8. Dubuque's Hormel Foods facility was chosen in January for a major expansion project that will add Spam to the list of locally made products. The $36 million expansion project is slated to bring 90 jobs to the plant.
A unanimous decision we see as an opportunity for Hormel to actually do an expansion here in the city. The city of Dubuque is very, very fortunate to have this opportunity, and we're hoping.
Number 7. On October 14th, a single-engine plane crash in Key West, Iowa, took the life of Dr. Doug Butzier, a local emergency room physician. Butzier, a Libertarian candidate for Iowa's open U.S. Senate seat, was piloting the plane as he returned from a campaign event in Ankeny, Iowa.
Everybody know that they confirmed that Dr. Doug Butzier's airplane crashed here in Military Road. He was alone in the plane, and Doug was an emergency room physician at Mercy Hospital. He was also running for U.S. Senate in the Libertarian Party. Doug touched many lives and will be truly missed by all who knew him, and the family otherwise request privacy.
Can you tell us what kind of guy he was?
He was a great guy. He was a great guy. He was one of the best friends I've ever had. He was a wonderful man.
Number 6. Dubuque County supervisors took heat this year as they attempted to stem the $3 million in losses that Sunnycrest Manor was incurring annually. The supervisors moved to dismiss the longtime administrator of the county-run facility and spend $170,000 on a consultant without seeking bids, drew fire from union officials and community members.
All right, White Dever, Chairman of the Dubuque County Board of Supervisors. Tonight we approved the money or the resolution to move forward HTG to find a Sunnycrest Manor administrator. It's a continued search that we've been trying to do. We've tried other avenues through media and not getting the candidates that we really hope to get.
Number 5. Jackson County officials endured a traumatic day in September when a former city manager brought a gun into the courthouse in Maquoketa and fired at a county official. The gunman, Francis Gus Glazer, fired at the county assessor just after a county supervisors meeting adjourned. Supervisor Larry Buck Coos tackled Glazer, and Glazer shot himself in the brief but violent altercation.
I'm going to resolve this right now, and I'm going to save the county a lot of money. And that's when I saw him flip up the briefcase, and he pulled out a gun. It was a silver-handled revolver, and I said to these guys, he's got a gun.
Yeah, and I wrapped myself around him, and I just drove my legs. I remember thinking, drive, 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 and I drove my legs hard and pushed him hard, which he was heading in that direction, and we crashed into the door, and we hit hard. I remember is when Brad said, you can let loose, and I didn't, for some reason, didn't want to let loose. Oh, really? I thought, if I let loose, he's still got that gun. But then Brad Crandis said, yeah, you can let loose. We got
Number 4. 2 tornadoes ripped through Platteville, Wisconsin in June, destroying 20 houses and inflicting significant damage to 20 more. The storms also caused millions of dollars of damage at the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. 5 people were injured, 1 seriously, in the tornadoes, one of which was categorized as an EF2 with wind speeds up to 120 miles an hour. Number 3. 2014 also gave us midterm elections, and Dubuque had a showdown. Both candidates for the District 1 U.S. House seat were Dubuquers, Republican businessman Rod Blum and longtime state Democratic legislator Pat Murphy. Blum emerged victorious, joining a large sweep of GOP candidates, including Joni Ernst for the U.S. Senate, the first woman to be sent to Washington from Iowa.
We did it! I'd also like to say on the drive over here, Pat Murphy called me, and he was very professional, very nice, and conceded the race, and we had a nice chat. And I'd like to salute Pat. He ran a good, hard race, and obviously it was close, and it was very nice of him and kind of him to give me a call and have a nice conversation. So I thank Pat Murphy for that.
Number 2. Local officials' longtime plea to end the money-losing endeavor of casino-run greyhound racing was finally answered after months of negotiation between the state greyhound industry and casinos. Paying a $7 million settlement, Mystique Casino was allowed to end greyhound racing after this year's season, and the Iowa Greyhound Association will operate racing at the Dubuque track beginning in 2015. Number 1. In August, just before the start of a new school year, tragedy struck in rural Epworth, Iowa. 4 boys, all about to start high school in western Dubuque, were killed when the utility vehicle they were riding in was struck by a pickup truck. The close-knit community has rallied around the families enduring the heartbreak, and commemorative T-shirts were worn by hundreds of people throughout the county. The driver of the pickup truck, Joseph M. Connolly, faces 8 counts of vehicular homicide and has a trial date set for February 4th, 2015. These were just some of the hundreds of stories we told in 2014. We'll be here telling the stories of the Tri-States in 2015 on thonline.com.
Perfect.